Hi, everybody. My name is Teacher Ian, and I'm the owner of Right Start Newcomer Services. Welcome back to our live Learn Canadian English lessons. I'm so happy to be back. It's been a while. I know it's been a couple months since we've had a lesson, so I hope you show up. I hope you enjoy. And if you're watching the recording afterwards, please participate, please comment, and I will get back to you and answer all of those comments. All right, before we begin, I'd like to acknowledge that Right Start Newcomer Services conducts business in Kjipuktuk, which is how you say Halifax in the Mi'kmaq language. This city is part of the ancestral unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. All right, so as usual, if you are watching, please say hello. And maybe you can also say where you're watching from and what's new with you and your family. All right, so we've got a great lesson today, I think. I always think they're great, but you know, I'm the teacher. So today we're gonna talk about summer, everybody's favorite topic. Unless you live somewhere where it's, 40 degrees or 50 degrees. But I think most Canadians and most people in Canada really like the summer. So today's topic, summer in Canada. We're going to do a few things. We're going to have our discussion. We're going to learn a little bit about summer vocabulary. So we're going to learn, I think, 12 words related to summer activities or things that we might see during the summer. After that, we're going to do a little grammar activity and we're going to practice expressing probability. So how likely something is to happen. After that, we've got a listening practice, actually two listening practices. One, we're going to listen to two people talking about the summer and you're going to answer some questions. And then if we have time, we're going to do a little dictation on summer safety. So you're going to listen and then write down what you hear. Sound good? Give me the thumbs up. I just want to make sure you can hear me okay. I know it's been a while and I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't done one of these in over a month, so I might make some mistakes, but that's okay. I'm not perfect. I don't expect you to be perfect with your English either. All right, we do have a viewer. Osman is back. I remember you, Osman. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you and your family very, very well, my friend. Awesome. Okay, great. So let's get to the discussion. I know Osman is here. Maybe somebody else will show up too for our discussion. 3 questions this time. I want to hear, what do you think about these 3 questions? The first one, what are some popular things to do in summer in Canada? Or if you want to talk about, if you're not in Canada, where you live, that's fine with me. Second, what do you like or dislike about the summer? So are there any, good things about summer, bad things about summer? Personally, I like the weather. I love the weather in Canada in the summer, especially Halifax, but I don't like the bugs. I don't like mosquitoes or black flies. So that kind of ruins summer a little bit for me. But I still prefer summer to winter, of course. And the last one, what are you doing this summer? Do you have any plans? And yes, I know that in the southern hemisphere, it is coming on winter. So it's not summer for everybody who may be watching. But if you're in North America, Europe, those places, you will have summer, the same as Canada. So what are your plans this summer or winter if you're in the southern hemisphere? Take a minute, answer those, practice your English, get your fingers moving, practice your spelling, practice your vocabulary, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. Pilar is back. Hey, Pilar, it's been a really long time. I'm sorry for stopping the videos for a while. I know you're such a good student and you probably missed the lessons. But I'm back now. I missed it too. For me, it is some work to do these lessons, but I enjoy it. And I like connecting with newcomers, with future newcomers. And I missed that. So I decided to get to work, come back and do some more lessons with you guys. And I hope you and Christian are doing well, Pilar. Hey, Cacmus is back. Welcome back. I hope you guys weren't just waiting on YouTube for me to come back. But yeah, I missed all of you guys. And I'm really glad that you came back today. I was worried. I was a little worried that nobody would show up on our first lesson back. But we have 5 people so far. So I'm super excited, ready to teach, and I hope you guys are ready to learn. All right, so I'm waiting for you to answer 1, 2, or all 3 of these questions, and then we'll move on to our next activity. While I wait for you, I might as well answer number 3. I have a plan this summer to go to Toronto, like I did last year with my mother. We're going to visit my brother and his family in Toronto, and they have a cottage. So we're going to spend some time at his cottage by the lake. We're going to kayak. We're going to swim. I'm going to hang out with the kids. Yeah, and it'll be a nice, relaxing vacation away from Halifax for a little bit. But it's short. It's only going to be a week this time, so we probably won't miss too many classes. All right. Does anybody else have an answer to any of those questions? Or can we move on? And if you're watching the replay, like I said, feel free to answer those questions and I will get back to you. And if there are any corrections to your English, I will make those corrections. All right. It's hard to tell if anybody's typing or I'm just talking to myself. So I'll wait 20 more seconds and then we'll move on. And if you just want to say how you've been doing, what you've been up to the last month or so, please share. I would love to hear it. All right. So I don't see anybody answering. That's okay. If you're still typing, finish your thoughts, type them in, and we're going to move on to the next. Oh, here's a couple more people. Christian, you're back. Hey, I'm back too. So this is my first lesson in over a month. So glad you guys came back. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Are you in Halifax yet? I know your plan is one day to come to Halifax. If you're here, let's get together and have a coffee or a beer. Okay. Hey, Christina. Welcome back, Christina. And probably people go to the beach for sure. I mean, it's not like in, Mexico or Philippines or some of these other places with really nice sandy beaches. But, Canada has a lot of beaches. Some of them are very nice, but the water is cold, at least here in Nova Scotia. It's the Atlantic Ocean, so it's freezing all year round, but it's a little bit less chilly in the summertime. So yes, definitely people love the beach. All right, great. And hello, Eliana. Welcome back. This is so nice. Thank you guys for coming back. Welcome back, Eliana. Hope you didn't forget all of your English while we stopped our lessons. Awesome. All right. And Christian has an answer. I think Canada is so cold that a popular thing to do in summer is eating ice cream. And obviously, yeah, that is very true. We love ice cream all year round, but there's something special about eating ice cream on a hot day in the summer. And yes, I think that's definitely true, Christian. Okay. Any excuse to eat ice cream, I think, is good for Canadians. Awesome. Great. So keep writing if you want to answer any of those other questions, feel free. We're going to go to the next activity. I don't like the crew in the beach. Crew. I'm wondering what you mean by crew, Christina. Like the people there? like the people who go to the beach. I think that's what you mean by crew. Usually we use the word crew on like a ship. Like a ship has a crew of workers who work on a ship or a boat. But sometimes we use it slang, like my crew is my friends or my people that I hang out with. So if you're using it like that, that's a good usage. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by crew. If you can answer, that would be great. Cacmus, in Mexico, people might go to the beach. Yeah, so I think I would prefer Mexican beaches to Canadian beaches, but I think it's universal. Where there's a beach, people will go there when it's warmer. All right, thank you, Cacmus. That's great. Having picnics, very good. Eliana, that's a great answer. A picnic is when you go outside and eat in the park or in nature. We wouldn't put a hyphen in picnics. So it's just Picnics, one word, picnics. Great. Awesome. A lot of people on the beach. Yeah, so I understood your meaning, but maybe crew is not the exact perfect word, Christina. All right. Pilar says we don't have seasons in Colombia. However, the weather is a bit crazy here. My town is near the Pacific coast and it's been very rainy lately. I miss summer here. Okay. So you don't really have 4 seasons like we do here in Nova Scotia, but rainy season, yeah, that's no fun, is it? I don't have anything to correct. Perfect English. I can't correct anything. I'm sorry. All right, Swali. Okay, welcome. I remember your name, Swali. This is your first summer in Halifax. So the weather, you're in Halifax, the weather's been pretty good, in my opinion. You know, it's not too hot, not too cold, not too much rain. Although this week, I think we're getting lots of rain. But it's been nice so far. Would you agree, Swa? I think it's been pretty nice. All right, awesome. Teacher, I wish that you are enjoying the summer. I am, right? I've been working, I've been running a lot, I've been going out, I've been doing tours of Halifax with newcomers. So yeah, I'm having a great time and I hope I enjoy my trip. I'm traveling with my mom and that can be a little difficult because, you know, she's a little bit older and she's afraid of flying. And that's kind of why she wanted me to go. But she's paying for my ticket, so I can't complain. All right, maybe you want to say instead of wish, Osman, let's say hope. I hope you enjoy your summer. Wish is more like an impossible thing. So something that's not possible, I wish. Something that is possible, we say, I hope. Does that make sense? So I hope you are enjoying your summer. Good. People like to go to the beach and visit magical towns. Oh, good word, magical. Yeah, for sure. There's lots of magical towns in Canada. People like to travel in the summer. So we like to go on road trips, which is when you take your car on a trip and visit different towns and villages around Canada. All right, good answer, Kekmis. But don't forget your 2. People like to go. Awesome. There isn't a real summer here in the tropics, just rainy and dry seasons. Nowadays, it's raining cats and dogs here. Yeah, good expression, Christian. That's a good idiom. If you don't know that expression, raining cats and dogs, it means raining a lot, right? Raining a ton, pouring rain. We might also say that. Awesome, Christian. Good answer. I don't have plans for this summer. That's fine. No problemo. I hope. Okay, no problem, Osman. Hope that helped. And maybe go for a walk outside enjoying nature. Great. Are you 2 back in the same place? Pilar and Christian, I hope you're, because before you were working in different cities, now I hope you're back together and you can enjoy the rainy season together this time. All right, and Christina, in the summer, I like to go with my friends. You're missing your R in friends. at the beach, but I prefer to travel to other cities. Great. So other, no S on other, and we'll change city to cities, IES. So I like to travel to other cities which have beautiful beaches. There are a few things you would change, right, Christina? So change friends, other cities which have beautiful beaches. And then your answer is perfect. All right, great. You have to be careful with friends. If you miss the R, it changes the meaning totally. So fiends without the R is like a bad person or a bad creature. You don't have fiends, you have friends, right? So it's one of those words you want to make sure that you spell correctly. And Maria, yes, back together. Yay! Congratulations. Makes me happy to hear that you're back in the same city. Living together again. So are you using the same computer or are you in different rooms for this lesson? Yeah, I just thought of that. You don't have to answer that. Awesome. You guys are amazing. Let's go to the next slide. And we're going to practice some vocabulary. So this will be a little vocabulary, a refresher, but maybe you'll learn a few words. There might be a few words you're not sure about in English. That's cool. That's why we're here. But it's more of a spelling practice and vocabulary building activities. And if you want to say, do you like it? Would you like to try it? Do you do it all the time? You can write an additional sentence. All right, I'll show you what I mean. So, what are they doing? And if you want to make a sentence using that word, then that would be great. For example, you could say, well, I'll give you this one and then we'll do it for the next one. They're kayaking, right? So you could write a sentence saying, I kayak every week in the summer, or I have never gone kayaking, but I would like to try. Use the word if you want in a sentence, or you can just practice writing the word. What about kayaking? Have you tried kayaking? I love it. It's good exercise. You get to see some cool places that you can't visit on the land. I'm a big fan of kayaking. Does everybody understand? And we'll go on to the next one. Ready? Let's have a race. Who can write the word the fastest? Here we go. That's a beautiful place. I think it's in Canada. Looks like the Rocky Mountains. But what's he doing in the Rocky Mountains? I'm working from home and Chris is working from his office. Okay, great. All right, Christian, hiking. Good. So he's hiking. Hiking is like walking in the forest, in nature. And hiking is a super popular activity here in the summer. And hiking, you are correct. Great. So that's how it's going to work. We're going to go pretty quickly through these. But if you want to write a sentence, you can. Hiking. There you go. And you can check your spelling. This is a very popular sport in the summer with kids, with adults. You see people playing it in the parks all over the place. And Swali, I went hiking last week with my husband. Very good, Swali. So you got the word hiking. Just take out to. So hiking is not a place, right? So you wouldn't say I went to hiking. You would just say I went hiking last week with my husband. I went hiking. And other than that, it's a perfect sentence. Baseball. Yep. So Christian and Eliana and Pilar all said baseball. This one is a little bit bigger than a baseball. It's like baseball, but the ball is bigger and a little bit softer. So it's a little bit safer for kids. Does anybody know? Almost like baseball, but the ball is bigger. And usually they throw it underhand. When the pitcher pitches it underhand, not overhand. So under, not over. Very good. All right, good vocabulary. Softball. This is softball. It's like baseball, but the rules are a little bit different and the ball is different. Hey, Mario, welcome back. Are you still in Venezuela? Thank you for coming back to our lessons. I know you're coming to Canada at some point, right, Mario? But have you made it here yet? Great. So they are playing softball, but it's like baseball. And who cares, right? If you say baseball, but it's softball, who cares, right? It's pretty much the same thing. All right. This is one of my favorite things, but I haven't done it in a long time. You get yourself a tent. Maybe you rent some space from somewhere in nature that has place. All right. Swali is first this time. Camping. Yeah, this is camping. Camping. Yeah, exactly, Pilar. So camping is a lot of fun. It's a very popular thing. Get a tent, get some sleeping bags. You do have to book really early in Canada. So if you want to go camping at a provincial or national campsite or campground, you have to book it in like March, or else it will fill up super quick and you won't have the chance to get any places. Awesome. Eliana, great. I love camping too. Sunset camping. Yeah, camping at sunset. Very good. We love camping. Me too. Christian, when you come here, we're going camping together, buddy. Okay? We'll have some food. We'll have some drinks. It'll be fun. All right. Now, this is becoming really popular. There are places, quite a few places in Nova Scotia, British Columbia, Ontario, where you can go and go to the place where they make this drink, try some, what would we call that? Not just getting drunk, it's fancy, right? You have to pay a lot of money for this. Oh, afraid of bears. Yeah, I mean, there are lots of bears to worry about. I think we'll be okay. I don't remember anybody ever dying from a bear attack in Nova Scotia. We should be okay. As long as you're careful, right? You don't want to keep the food with you in the tent. You want to put it far away in your car or up in a tree. Wine afternoon. So you got the word wine. Probably they would call it wine tasting. That's the idea. You go to a winery or vineyard and try the different wines. It's a sophisticated way of getting drunk, I think. Yeah, so wine tasting is really popular in certain regions of Canada. And you can go with friends. It's a great afternoon to spend with your friends. Great. Let's move on. Moving nice and quick. All right. These people are at the beach, but they're not swimming. They're not doing anything in the water. They're just getting some sun. What would we call this? Maybe this is a new word for some of you. Being out in the sun can be good, right? It's good for vitamin D, but if you get too much, it's really, really bad for you. I like that word, tanning. So yeah, definitely they are tanning. That's one way to say it, Christian. So trying to get a tan or color on their skin. So yeah, tanning is great. At the beach, yeah, that's correct. They're getting a tan. You can also say that. But another way to say it is sunbathing. So bathing in the sun, they are sunbathing or tanning or getting a tan. All of those are pretty much the same. All right, so maybe that's a new word. Sunbathing could be a new word for you. Do you sunbathe? You know, I don't. I think it's pretty bad for you, but a lot of people do. Or they get the fake tan, right? They spray on their tan. That's crazy. Anyway, do you sunbathe, or is it not really part of your culture? All right, moving on. What is this gentleman doing? And I haven't done this in a really long time. Since I was a kid. This one's an easy one. We should all get this one. Great, Christina, fishing. So this gentleman is fishing. And there's different kinds of fishing. There's deep sea fishing, there's fly fishing, there's regular fishing. Great, fishing, afternoon fishing. Great. You're good at specifying what time of day these are happening. So that's great, Mariu. All right. Fishing is very popular. Halifax, it's a popular activity. All right. What is this gentleman doing with his family? Five seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Eliana got it. He's having a barbecue. Definitely you can say that. And we know the short form BBQ. Everybody knows it stands for barbecue. So that's a perfect way to write it. Family barbecue. And if you want to write out barbecue the long way, write it like Mariu did. Barbecue, which is kind of weird because when we do the short way, it's BBQ, but in the word barbecue, there's no Q. It's a CUE. That's English is crazy, right? Kekmis says barbecue, barbecuing. All right. And we can also say grilling. So grilling, barbecuing, it's the same. So really popular here. I don't eat a lot of meat, so I don't barbecue much, but sometimes I enjoy a good hot dog or hamburger. Awesome. Let's do 2 or 3 more, and then we'll move on to our next activity. This is another tricky one. This is one of those that you might not know, or you could put it together. There's 2 parts to the word. I've never tried this. I'd love to try it. I think it would be really fun, but really difficult. And I think it would be great exercise. Great. Swali got it. Windsurfing. I'm not sure if it's 1 word or 2. I think it's one of those words that you can write it both ways. 2 words or 1 word. So Keknis, you got part of it. You got the second part. It's surfing, but it's a special kind of surfing. It's wind surfing. And Christian got it as well. Let's see what I wrote. I wrote 1 word. Again, I'm not sure if it's 1 word or 2, but you have to have the wind part in there or it's a different sport than regular surfing. And Christina got it as well. Very good. Have you guys tried this? Is it fun? Is it hard? I think it would be hard. At least the first 10, 20 times you did it. Yeah, windsurfing. Has anybody tried this? And can you tell us, is it fun? Is it hard? Or is it easy? This is fun. Next one. Lots and lots of festivals and music things, especially since COVID is getting better. Now we're seeing a lot of these events where you can go. No, Christian has never tried it. Abdullah, you've never been windsurfing? Me neither. Maybe we can try it this summer, my friend. But welcome back to the live streams, Abdullah. And I hope you're doing well. Hopefully I'll see you around soon. Never windsurfed. Yeah, concert attending or just going to concerts or music festivals, party or festival, Mary, you said. Yeah, going to concerts, I would say. And I used to love going to concerts. Not so much. I'm getting old, and because of COVID, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. But I still love it. Concerts, very good. No problem, Abdullah. Great. Do you guys like concerts? Who is your favorite group or musician? Or who would you love to see in concert? I would love to go to, well, I wish I could have gone to the Beatles, but most of them are gone. I really like a band called Tool. I don't know if you know Tool, but I would love to go to a Tool concert someday. But they never come to Halifax. Halifax is too small for the really big groups. Maybe in Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, but probably they won't come to Halifax. Christina said we have a lot of concerts. Yeah, and there are some great festivals in Halifax. There's a jazz festival. There's a multicultural festival that has a lot of music, and I'm looking forward to going to some this year. Go to concerts. Great, Mary. Tool, yes. Christian, are you a Tool fan? You love Tool. I knew we'd be best friends, buddy. My wife doesn't like Tool, but I'm a huge Tool fan. All right. That's your homework. If you don't know who Tool is, go to YouTube, listen to their music, and learn some English while you're at it. Oh, that's a bad one. So the other ones were fun things. This is not a fun thing about summer. What is it? This one, I know you know the word, but can you spell it? Oh, Brittany. Yeah, Brittany's still popular. I don't know if she's doing any tours, but someday, Christina, I'm sure you will get a chance to go see Brittany. I think she's in Las Vegas now, isn't she? She has a show in Las Vegas. So go to Las Vegas, you'll be able to see Brittany. I really like Coldplay. Yeah, Coldplay is great. They're super popular. I like Coldplay too. Pilar. Mosquito, good spelling. I always have trouble spelling this word. So I sounded out. Mos, M-O-S, Quito. It's like a place in Ecuador, right? So mosquito. Mosquito, sound it out. You should be able to spell it. Mosquito. Oh, you guys are all great. Being eaten by, yeah, being eaten by mosquitoes. That's a good expression. So to be eaten by something means that it's biting you a lot. It's not really eating you, but it's just a really common idiom here. Yeah, and it's the same, right? Is the spelling the same in Spanish? Mosquito. Oh, the same word in Spanish. That's why it's easy to spell. All right. It's probably a Spanish word originally. And then we English borrowed that word from Spanish, I think. All right. Awesome. Mosquitoes. Oh, I think there's this one and maybe one more, and then we're going to move on to our next activity. This is fun. I think there's one of these places in Halifax, but there's more in the bigger places in Canada, like Toronto. Cacamus, you said in Mexico, it's the same mosquito. Oh, Mario, that's interesting. Zancudo. That's another word for mosquito? Zancudo. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah, playing in the pool. You could say that. But what's the thing that goes down into the water? Or what's the facility called? What's the park called? Ah, that's great. Mary said pool party. You know, that's people definitely have. Oh, you said party pool. So sometimes we have something called a pool party. If I have a pool, I'll invite my friends over and we'll have a pool party where we swim and maybe barbecue. But that's not what I would call this place. Um, I like that, Christian. I like water park. So going to a water park, having a pool day, water park is good. Zancudo means very long legs in Spanish. Okay, I'm learning lots. See, I missed this. I missed learning things from you guys as well. Sliding in the pool. Maybe you could say they are taking a water slide. They are going on the slide. They're taking the water slide into the pool. Different kinds of mosquito. I didn't know there were different kinds of mosquitoes. Now I'm scared. Okay, I'm going to have nightmares about zancudos and mosquitoes. Anyway, I would say going to a water park, using water slides, but whatever you guys said, it is okay too. Having a pool party, having fun in the water, playing in the water, all of those are great. Last one, I'm sure this is the last one. All right, what are these people doing? This is really popular. Either people have their own yard where they can do this, or there are community places where you can pay a small amount of money, you can get some land, and then you can grow stuff, flowers, vegetables, all kinds of stuff. Good guess. I guess that's part of it. Maria, or sorry, Pilar. That's part of it for sure. They are planting vegetables or flowers. The general word, though, starts with a G. So planting is one part of it, definitely. Right. Gardening, right? They're gardening. So gardening includes planting, weeding, watering, digging up things. But yeah, the general word is gardening. That's what I was looking for. And that's a good word too. Sow. S-O-W, sow means to put seeds or small plants into the ground. Great. And great. Christian got it as well. Awesome. That's a lot of words. And I think you knew 90% of them, but maybe there's one or two words like windsurfing or water park that you didn't know. So I think that was a useful activity for all of us. Now let's practice a little bit of grammar. This grammar practice is about probability. Probability means our chance of doing something. And for this activity, we're going to focus on what are your plans this summer? And if it's not summer there, then what are your plans over the next 2 or 3 months? There are many ways to express probability, and we're just going to practice a few examples. So try using the following expressions to talk about your summer plans or your plans for the next, let's say, 3 months. I want you to use definitely not. I'll give you an example. I'm definitely not going to the beach in Mexico this summer. I'm definitely not going to the beach in Mexico this summer. So can you use definitely not about your plans for the next 3 months? And it's a little bit tricky to put it in the right place in the sentence. So you can't say definitely not, I am going to Mexico. Has to be I am definitely not going here, or I'm definitely not windsurfing. I'm definitely not gardening. Actually, I am gardening with my parents. Definitely not I am. No, I wouldn't say it like that. Christina, it's better to say I am definitely not. I am definitely not what? Let's look at Christians, and then you can get some ideas and try again. I'm definitely not going out if it continues raining like this. Yeah, so you're going to stay inside for the next 3 months. That sounds like a good plan, Christian. But that's in the right position. So when we're using the continuous, like I'm definitely not going, we use the be verb, I am, and then definitely not, and then the main verb, going out, if it continues raining like this. So that's perfect. If you're not sure how to write a word using, or how to write a sentence with definitely not, Christian gave us a good example. All right. I'm definitely not going to the party this weekend. Great. Right? So that's perfect usage. Good job, Mario. I'm definitely not going to wear a bikini. Okay, great. If you're not sure what a bikini is, it's a small swimsuit, popular in most places. I agree. I'm not going to do that either. So that's a good usage, Christina. You put it in the right place this time. Definitely not windsurfing this summer. All right, great examples. Let's go to the next one. So definitely not, for sure, no way, no chance you're going to do it. But probably not, meaning that there's a chance. Maybe there's only a 10% chance or a 20% chance, but you never know. So try to make a sentence with probably not about your plans. For example, I'm probably not going to go camping this summer, but I might. All right, we're just waiting for an example or two. That would be amazing. All right, Mario was first. I'm probably not visiting my family in Venezuela this year. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully you get a chance. If not this year, then maybe next year. Sorry to hear that, Mario. I'm probably not going hiking this month. So take out the two. Pilar, remember hiking's not a place. I'm probably not going hiking this month. And that's a perfect sentence. All right. Also, Mario, nothing to change there. That's a great sentence as well. I'm probably not going to eat a lot of carbohydrates. Buy ice cream. Does ice cream have carbohydrates? I know it has a lot of sugar and fat. Maybe the cone has a lot of carbs. So one thing you can change, Christina, I am probably not going to eat a lot of carbohydrates. I'm probably not going to eat. So no ing, no eating. Other than that, it's great. And ice cream, no S on ice cream. All right, good job, Christina. Probably not going hiking this month. Perfect, Pilar. All right, I think now we're up to about 50% chance, possibly. Pretty much it's the same as I might or I may do something. And sometimes we use it together. I may possibly do something. Or I am possibly going to do something. For example, I'm possibly going to a baseball game when I go to Toronto. I am possibly going to a baseball game in Toronto. Not sure yet. I haven't made final plans, but there's a chance. So can you use possibly to talk about your summer? I'm possibly eating that whole burger tonight. A whole burger. I think you're missing a letter, Christian. So whole, I think you mean WHOLE, or else it sounds kind of yucky. What's a whole burger? A burger you found in a hole somewhere. Yeah, so WHOLE, and then it's perfect, Christian. Enjoy your burger, your whole burger. Awesome. All right, great. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, sometimes things strike me as funny. Yeah, you know what I mean. A whole burger sounds kind of gross. All right, awesome. So, oh, you're having a honeymoon. I'm possibly going to visit Europe on my honeymoon. Congratulations. If it's real, congratulations, marry you, and enjoy your honeymoon. I think Europe would be an amazing place to go on a honeymoon. So, congratulations. That's a great plan. Let's capitalize Europe. So, big E for Europe, period at the end, and it's all good. I'm possibly traveling to Prince George to study. Let's say to study instead of for study. Prince George in British Columbia. Wow, that's way up north. Have you been to Prince George? I was a very long time ago. It's pretty small and they have mosquitoes. Let me tell you, Christina, there are lots of mosquitoes in Prince George, but if you're just there for a year or two, I think it would be fine. All right, and we're possibly traveling to, I don't know how to pronounce that, Medellin. And is that in Colombia? Sorry, my geography is really bad. Where's Medellin, Pilar? And that sounds great. I think that would be a great trip. I'm not sure exactly where it is, though. All right. And I think the last one, let's do this one. So, can you use for sure or definitely in a sentence? This one's a little bit different. For sure either comes at the beginning of the sentence or the end, usually. I am going for sure. For sure, I'm going to go there. So usually it's at the beginning or end of the sentence. Definitely we would use in the middle of the sentence, like the other words we practice. All right. Oh, Medellin's in Colombia. There you go. So you're welcome to visit Medellin in Colombia. You live there now, very cool. And Medellin is a city in Colombia. Now I know. So I learned a lot today. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, you guys should visit. You should meet up in real life. That would be really cool. You can say, wow, I met you through Right Start. All right, last one. Use for sure, definitely. This is without a doubt, we're going to do it. There's no way this is not going to happen. For example, I'm definitely going to enjoy the nice weather in Halifax. Definitely going to go with my mother to Toronto. We are going for sure because we already bought our plane tickets. So can you use either for sure or definitely? Don't need to use them both in the same sentence. That would be too much. So either use for sure or definitely. Let's get one or two sentences and then we'll move on to our final activity for the night. Anyone who wants to be the brave person to write a sentence with definitely or for sure? Definitely, I'll travel to Canada next year. So let's take out the and let's just say definitely I'll travel to Canada next year. Good sentence, Christina. To be perfect, you might want to put a comma after definitely. Depends where definitely goes in the sentence. But if we begin a sentence with definitely, we should put a comma. If it comes in the middle, we don't. So English is crazy. All right. I'm definitely going out this weekend. Cool. Enjoy yourself, Christian. Looks like a little spelling mistake in definitely, but I know you meant you know how to spell it. And I'm definitely going to sleep when I get home. Great. Sounds like a good plan. Awesome. So you guys are great. We got a little bit of practice talking about the likelihood of something that's going to happen. And we practiced using definitely not, probably not, possibly, for sure, or definitely. I think we're missing one. Whatever. Too late now. All right. Our last activity, we are going to listen, do a little listening practice. My wife and I recorded a conversation. It's going to be really easy and short. Listen to the conversation. What are their names? What are the people's names? See if you can catch it. And what are they doing or not doing this summer? So what are they going to do and what are they not going to do this summer? All right. I'm going to get it ready. You guys get ready to answer these questions. It's going to be great. All right. Let's see what's happening here. All right, everybody ready? Let's do our listening practice and then we're done. Turn it up. Here we go.
Hi, Joel.
Oh, hey, Leslie, what's up?
Not too much. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What's your summer looking like?
Oh, I'm going to try to travel a bit, go bird watching, maybe some swimming. But this year, I'm hoping to not get sunburned.
Oh, did you get sunburnt last year?
I did, really badly, and a lot of tick bites.
Oh, gross. I hate ticks.
Me too.
So where are you doing that?
Oh, around here, maybe PEI.
Oh, cool.
What about you?
I'm going to take it easy this summer. Probably just maybe go to a couple festivals and maybe go to the bar and have some drinks on the patio.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'm not really into nature and ticks and mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's not the fun side of nature.
Yeah. Well, cool. I got to go, but I'll see you around.
Sounds good. Have a great summer.
Okay, bye, Leslie.
Bye, Joel.
How was that? Was one time listening enough, or would you like to repeat it? So you can just say enough, or you can ask to repeat it. It was pretty fast. Wasn't always clear, but yeah. Let's try again. Let's listen again. If you want to type in your answers, that's fine while we're listening a second time. All right, here we go.
Hi, Joel.
Oh, hey, Leslie, what's up?
Not too much. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What's your summer looking like?
Oh, I'm going to try to travel a bit, go bird watching, maybe some swimming. But this year, I'm hoping to not get sunburned.
Oh, did you get sunburnt last year?
I did, really badly, and a lot of tick bites.
Oh, gross. I hate ticks.
Me too.
So where are you doing that?
Oh, around here, maybe PEI.
Oh, cool.
What about you?
I'm going to take it easy this summer. Probably just maybe go to a couple festivals, and maybe go to the bar and have some drinks on the patio.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'm not really into nature and ticks and mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's not the fun side of nature.
Yeah. Well, cool. I gotta go, but I'll see you around.
Sounds good. Have a great summer.
Okay, bye, Leslie.
Bye, Joel.
Excuse me. Do you have a second? All right. I think that's enough listening practice. Let's see. Did anybody get the answers to those questions? I see Abdullah has a sentence here. Definitely, I will go to the beach. Let's say the beach, Abdullah. And possibly I will swim there. Great. Sounds like a good plan. But we should just say the beach. Awesome. All right. And Maria said Joe and Leslie. You are close. Just missing one letter on the first person's name. Joe and Leslie. Christian got it. So it's Joel. Joel. I know it sounded like Joe, but Joel sounds almost the same. Joel, but Christian got it. Names are tricky, right? When you're learning English, learning names can be one of the trickiest ones. But it's good to study the common English names, I think. Spelling Leslie could be that, or it could be like that. We don't really know. All right. So what is Leslie doing? She's traveling. Good. Bird watching. Yes. Swimming. Great. She's not doing sunbathing. Very good. She doesn't like sunbathing because she got a sunburn last year. Joel is going to festivals and bars. Very good. He's not going into nature because he doesn't like ticks and mosquitoes. I think you pretty much got it all. I don't think we're missing anything, Pilar. Leslie did say she was going somewhere. Where's she going to do the bird watching, and where's she traveling to? All right, let's see what Christian has to say. Traveling, bird watching, what's your spelling of bird? Swimming, what's your spelling of swimming? Festivals, going to the bar, taking drinks, or let's just say having drinks on the patio. We don't really take drinks. We have drinks. We enjoy drinks, but we don't take them. All right, great, Christian. You got most of it. She's going to travel to the beach, watch birds, swim, and he's going to some concerts or festivals, take some drink. I know in Spanish they say take drink, but in English we say have a drink. So have drinks, and he cares about mosquitoes, or he doesn't like mosquitoes. And I think you got most of it too, Christina. So that's great. Oh, you're so close, Miriu. Leslie definitely traveling to PIE. It's PEI. I know you're not in Canada yet, but there is a province called Prince Edward Island. And short, we always call it PEI, or we call it the island. In Nova Scotia, we call it the island. Yeah, so you're very close. PEI. PEI is beautiful. Hopefully you get a chance to visit PEI sometime. Maybe going to festivals or concerts. Yeah, exactly. So I think you got it. Your listening's great, right? So you could understand the listening. You could understand me. Keep practicing. Keep working on the names, right? Because that's a really important one to practice when you move to an English-speaking country. But you're on the right track. You're doing everything right. We did have another activity, but I don't think we're going to do it. Just talking about summer safety. So keep in mind, if you're here or even back home for the summer, you do have to be a little bit careful about things. So if you're in the water, wear a life jacket. Please learn how to swim. And when you're in Canada, you can take swimming lessons. But especially here in Halifax and throughout Canada, we have tons of lakes and beaches and stuff. 2, wear sunscreen. So the sun's bad. It can burn you. It can be really bad if you're not careful. Third one, use bug spray for mosquitoes and ticks. Fourth, a lot of people like to have barbecues and picnics, but make sure you don't drink and drive. Number 5, drink lots of fluids when it's hot. So lots of water, hopefully not beer, but water is great. Even juice or tea or something is great. Number 6, avoid wild animals and poisonous plants. So in the summertime, a lot of people go into nature. There's bears, there's moose, there's lots of big, scary animals. And be careful what you eat. Don't just go looking for berries or mushrooms, because a lot of those can be poisonous. Number 7, wear a helmet when you're biking or skateboarding. Those are very popular activities. And the last one, don't leave animals in your car, especially on a hot day. A lot of people take their dogs and leave them in the car, but it's really, really bad for them. All right, so we're done our first lesson back. Just want to remind you, my business is Right Start Newcomer Services. We have a website. We have an email address if you want to email me, or if you like the lesson and want to buy me a coffee, there is the link to do so. I want to thank you guys so much. I'm happy people came back. Thank you for not forgetting about us. And we'll be back on Thursday. So Thursday is going to be a great lesson. We're going to practice writing formal emails. So writing, to an employer, to a manager, a boss, something like that. We're going to be practicing email writing. So thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You guys are the best students in the world. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.